Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gil's Restaurant / Event Center. Everybody ready? I had to take a photo for the poster. He's like, make sure you fit your camera in the make sure you fit your face in the camera. And I was like, dude, I can barely fit in the mirror. What makes you think I can fit in the camera? That ain't cute. That ain't cute. I had to use a XXL camera. They didn't even sell those. I had to get it on Amazon, custom made. Same place to get my shirts, the bed sheets. Same place, custom made. Give it up for everybody. Everybody having fun so far? I hope it's gonna get even better. Give it up for the stage for holding me up. All right. Give it up for me. I'll bring out your first comic for the night. It's his first ever show, professional show. Give it up for Steven Rodriguez.
Every time I hit a new town, I find my way all around. Ay, mira, toda raza bonita. Hey, for all y'all non-Spanish speaking motherfuckers, I said, how y'all ugly motherfuckers doing, San Angelo? Man, my name's Steve Rodriguez. I know y'all can't see 5-footed Mexicans, but I kind of slipped right in like a job application. They was like, Steve Rodriguez? He might be a hard worker. Let's go ahead and hire him. I work real hard, but I take a whole lot of breaks, though. Y'all probably wondering like, ¿y este negro mira habla español? Yeah, mira. ¿Cómo están, señoras? Oh yeah, look at her. She's drunk already. She got that big ass bag. Yeah, you, Snoopy. No, not yet? A little bit. You got a good job? What do you do for a living? So you at the desk all day. You don't get stretched out too much? No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Nah, I'm just playing. Yeah, I'm half black and half Mexican. No. She said, you know what they say about black guys, right?
No, what is that?
Man, I can't run fast, but I can swim good, motherfucker. Shit, man, when I was little, right, I used to watch Blood In, Blood Out all the time. So when I grew up, I said, no, Vatos Locos forever, Holmes. Vatos Locos forever, I said. Hey, but it didn't work out, right? Because when I got older, you know what I'm saying, I'm half black. So when I showed up to the fight, we fighting my cousins and shit. They like, cuz, what the fuck you doing with these niggas? I'm like, shit, my bad, cuz. So after that, I was like, you know what, bro, shit. I'm gonna just take it easy on this shit, bro. And try to figure my life out. I still ain't figured it out yet. I'm like 32, going on 15 still. I'm like, shit, boy, it's hard to figure life out when you're young, but, you know, this is it. I see y'all out here, man. Y'all look like some hard workers. You a hard worker, sir? You, I guess you said something. I was talking to that bald guy right there. What do you do, sir? On base. So you're an Air Force? A civilian. And he's single. He came with a bunch of dudes. Look, that lady right there next to you, she came with them, so she three-wheeling. Ask her if she needs a ride home after this. That's your who? That's your cousin. I got home, but you're white though. You're what? Hey, but you know what they say, man? La prima se arrima, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm just playing. Y'all don't be nasty. Man, what you doing? Are you ready for Valentine's Day? Are you a ladybug? Yes. You remember that movie, Buzz Life? Yeah, the ladybug. You look like you ready to fly away. No, I'm just playing. Hey, man, San Angelo, I'm glad y'all came out. Y'all have a good night, man. This next guy we got coming in, man, is my cousin Greg. He got me in on my application. He pulled me in. So, hey, Greg, come on out, bro.
guys, how y'all doing tonight? Gills! What's up? Give it up for Steven, man. That's his first time out here? Woo! He's my cousin, for real. Hell yeah, shit. Alright, guys. Well, yeah, my name's DURAN. Let y'all know a little bit about me right now. Barely turned 42. Don't clap at all for that one at all. Don't do it. No. No, I feel good. You know what? Actually, it's kind of crazy. I never thought I would be doing comedy at 42. But also, I didn't think 2 years ago I'd be going back to school, graduating with honors. It was probation, but I graduated. You know, we don't like labels at my house, okay? Yeah. I got all A's, because I went to AA. Alright, in my audience already. Yeah. Shoot. 2026, guys, I'm going to go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off right now. Freaking burritos are like $7 right now, guys. That's ridiculous, right? God. I was trying to be a really cool co-worker. I told my co-worker in the morning, I was like, hey man, I'm gonna get us burritos in the morning, I got you, alright? He's like, cool. I go get 2 burritos with tax, $16. I ain't gonna say which one. You work at Julio's? What the hell? Remember me next time if I'm out there. Be like, that's a good joke. No, but I got to work, man. My buddy was like, hey man, where the fuck the burritos at? I'm like, bro, I'm sorry, man. I had to eat both of them, man. I'm sorry. You know, I told him how much it cost. He's like, no, man, I get it, man. That's breakfast and lunch right there, bro. You can have it. Oh, man. Well, I am really glad we're done with 2025 now because, I mean, you know, we're just done with that year. It was crazy. I had like a little bit of drama going on with me during Halloween and Christmas, which was crazy. I was just like, all right. Halloween, I was trying to get into my Mexican, Hispanic heritage, and I want to dress up as Dia de los Muertos, you know, the face painting mask, you know, all that good stuff, right? I got home, I put on the makeup, and I was like, hell yeah, looking at myself in the mirror, I'm like, all right, man, I look badass, hell yeah. Man, the whole night, everybody kept calling me Kung Fu Panda. Wasn't that funny? You know, I thought y'all would have been on my side a little bit. Hey, no, yeah, you can pull it off, whatever, you know. No, but then Christmas came along. It wasn't that bad of a drama. It was all right. It was actually okay. But this last year, my first year, my little nephew, he found out that Santa wasn't real. You know, so I stepped up as an uncle. You know, I pulled him aside and I was all like, Ryan, man, you're 19, bro. Should have known this shit already. You know, like, I'm sorry. That gaming computer was not built by elves, alright, buddy? I'm sorry, you know? So yeah, you know what? My favorite thing about doing comedy right now is that I like going out of town to do this, you know? I actually get the chance to go out of town and make people laugh. And anytime I'm out of town, I always represent that I'm from San Angelo, Texas. Yeah, San Angelo, hell yeah, man. My hometown, man, and this is my everything for me, man. But I only do that if I know I'm going to do good. Because I've done bad before. And when I do really bad, I tell them I'm from Abilene. Yeah, hell yeah. One time I told that joke in Abilene, though. Yeah, they got real mad at me, man. They started throwing their crack pipes at me. I was like, oh, shit. Started dodging them. Caught one of them, sold it back to the guy. It was great. It was awesome. Yeah. Gotta make my money back somehow. No, but also if I do really, really bad, if I bomb completely, no, I'll tell people I'm from Odessa. Anybody out here from Odessa? Anybody? All right, nobody. All right, good. We're good. I make fun of Odessa though because one time I went out there to do a private party. They called me out there and they told me that this thing was gonna be a Sweet 16 / quinceañera. The girl apparently was half white, half Mexican. All right, you're going all wrong. Yeah, go ahead. Killing 2 birds with 1 stone, that's great. They didn't tell me that later on this thing was going to turn into a baby gender reveal party. Everybody in the back, are we catching up? Y'all heard it, right? Baby gender reveal party? Yeah, you were there, I know you. No, yeah, but like, if it couldn't get any worse, guys, they had the damn test results on who the dad was too. Alright, I was just doing a little bit of shock and all right there. I made that last part up. Nobody knew who the dad was. We're alright. Well, you know what? Also, like, turning 42, I'm trying to take better care of myself. I can definitely pay attention to how it was back in the day to what I'm doing right now. Because if you're my age, guys, you remember having a MySpace. Anybody MySpace? Yeah. And now you got something called a MyChart. That back audience freaking really got that one, man. Shit, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I used to check for likes, now I'm checking for my cholesterol. Tom used to be my best friend, now he's my doctor. Back whenever I was 23, guys, I didn't know if I was gonna make it to be 24. The way things were going, I didn't know. Coolio reference, Gangsta's Paradise, nobody caught it, never mind, I'm not gonna move on. Anybody, nobody got it? All right, now shit. Yeah, all right, you got it. But I was kind of really worried about that whenever I was younger. I was like, man, could I die from something like that, from gang violence, you know? Now that I'm 42, I'm more worried about dying from sleep apnea. That's not even a joke. I'm just raising awareness for people our age, guys. You know? Like, I have a lot more to live for, but my body's telling me, no, I'm gonna kill you in your sleep, guy, all right? For real, hell yeah, shit. So I started going back to the gym, started working out, doing my thing, you know. I'm gonna be honest with you right now. I got in trouble this last time I was out there, alright? I got to working out, I was doing my thing. One of the guys working there, he saw white powder on my hands. So I started, you know, he comes up to me, he's like, hey man, you can't be using that workout chalk out here. It gets on all the equipment, it makes a mess, we can't be doing that. Like, man, I'm sorry, bro, my bad. My bad. I'm really glad he thought it was workout chalk, okay? I didn't have the heart to tell him that I just finished off a box of powdered donuts in the car before I got there. Yeah. I like how half the audience, more than half the audience, thought it was cocaine, right? Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, that table, all these ladies right here. No, but you know what? The guy working there, he probably thought it was cocaine too because he saw me licking my fingers after he told me. I was like, God damn, some good shit right here. Shoot. That's my life hack right there. I eat a box of powdered donuts. Before I work out, I get a good pump. Yeah. Here's an interesting life hack that I just came up with myself right now. All right. Call up a place that makes really fancy, extravagant birthday cakes. Tell them, hey, want to make this cake for my grandma? She's turning 100. Want to make it special? Go all out, make it real badass. Call them back the next day and be like, hey man, you know what, never mind, we're not going to eat that cake anymore. I'm sorry, guys. She doesn't really have to die for this, all right? It's just for the damn cake, all right? 9 times out of 10, they will give you that cake for free, all right? You're probably asking me, how did you figure out 9 times out of 10? I've done this 10 times. 10 times. One time it didn't work. Because I kept calling them the same place over and over again. They caught on to it at the end. Well guys, you know what? Another thing that I'm really trying to take better care of myself. I'm trying to get up to the age, you know. I want to get up in life, you know. I want to get up to like Betty White's age, you know. Yeah, give it up for Betty White. Come on. Golden Girls. Watching Golden Girls back in the day, guys, is one of the main reasons why I'm into older women now. Yeah. Oh, why this table shut up now? This table ain't saying nothing now. You know? They kind of got a little shy. Nah. But no, for real, I don't want to bring up any dates right now. If you're with a younger girl, that's great. But I will tell you right now, guys, an older woman will take better care of you, come on, than a younger girl can, all right? I'll let you know that right now. First-hand experience, all right? I took an older woman out to dinner and a movie. Spent $30 on the whole date. Yeah, because I took advantage of that senior citizen discount. Fuck yeah. We were in bed by 8 o'clock, guys. And just like Betty White, it was like wham, bam, thank you for being a friend. Yes. Yes. She made me Popeyes and eggs in the morning, man. She really took care of me, dude. Alright, okay, I really wish I was joking on that one, right? I really wish. I've inherited like 3 houses already. I pissed off a lot of grandkids, okay? These grandkids are looking at me. White grandkids, by the way. They're looking at me like, how did Gardner get the house? I was like, man, I put in that work, grandson. And your grandma's a freak, so, you know. We like to do role playing, you know. Like we do the whole role playing. I put on my sleep apnea mask. And we're doing Top Gun. I'm Maverick, by the way. You know? Yeah. Yeah. I love this audience. All right. I'm gonna share something personal with y'all a little bit. It's just a memory I had as a child, and I wanted to see if anybody could relate to this. All right. Y'all remember whenever you were a little kid and you would go on like long car rides with your parents, and you would fall asleep, and your mom or your dad would pick you up and take you to bed, you know, put you in bed for you, you know. Y'all remember that? Yeah. All right, cool. Okay. I know, right? I can remember when that stopped for me. As soon as I can remember the day it stopped for me. Because I can remember like we're doing a long car ride, and I fall asleep, I pass out, I wake back up, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, it feels like, but I'm still in the car. Y'all can relate to that? A little bit, right? Hell yeah, all right. I wasn't the only one, that's great. That's awesome. All right, guys. The chancla, you remember the chancla? Getting your ass beat. Get the fuck out of the car right now, chingon. Yeah. Anybody out here on a date? It's day night for anybody right now? Y'all? Oh, y'all too right there? All right, heck yeah. How long y'all been married? Girlfriend, boyfriend, Sancho?
I'm dating an older woman.
You're dating an older woman? Oh, this guy. This is me in like 20 years, I feel like. I'm just keep dating them, man, till they're alive. Y'all together? All right, cool. How long y'all been together?
Yeah, you better say that.
45 years? Give it up for them, guys. Golly, 45 years. Golly, man, that's crazy. Anybody else can beat that? Can anybody else beat 45 years?
Hell no.
No. Right? Most relationships, I'm like, by 5 years, I'm ready to fucking get it out. We're moving on to the next one, guys. Golly. For real. That's awesome, man. 45 years. I like to like really do crowd work with couples, you know, because I'm currently single right now, you know.
Hell yeah!
Okay, later on, when I tell you this next joke, you'll be like, oh shit, now we know why he's single. Alright, because like, I've kind of been traumatized by my past relationships, alright guys? I'm kind of like just holding off on it right now. Only really because, you know, I live in a small town. Yeah, everybody knows everybody. And on 2 occasions, nothing's happened, but I've went out with 2 of my cousins already. It sucks, guys. Y'all can kind of relate to it a little bit, guys. I don't know if you, okay. And both times, like, you know, like, I really like the girl, she likes me. She tells her parents about me, I tell my parents about her. My parents are like, what's her last name? They're like, y'all are fucking related, all right? Y'all can't be doing, I'm like, all right, we call it off. That's it, we're done. Except for, you know what, the last one, man, I'm gonna tell you right now. Have you ever seen those Spanish soap operas, those novellas, right? Those are beautiful women, all right? That's what the last one looked like, okay? I was almost like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go ahead and hook up with my damn cousin. I don't give a shit. I even wanted to come up with my own dating app one time. I wanted to call it POC, Plenty of Cousins. Be like, you ain't gotta be lonely with cousins only. Have like a commercial going on like that, right? All right, yeah, I got y'all back, guys. I got y'all back. I got the light right now, so my time is almost up. But I'm gonna go ahead before I leave. I do this cousin joke almost everywhere I go, and you know what? It works out great. I sell merchandise for this joke. I got beer koozies out here that say, I'm a hot cousin. They're $5 a piece. You know, they help me with gas money to get to the next show, guys. hit me up after the show. I got like about 8 of them. So, you know, you have one at a family reunion, you're gonna be the life of the party, all right? Guys, my name's DURAN. Y'all take it easy tonight. If it's easy, take it on home. Thank y'all.
Hell yeah. Give it up for Greg Duran one more time. Your hometown comic. Give it up for him. Give it up for San Angelo. And I'm from Odessa, so screw you guys too. I'm not gonna lie. It sucks. The only difference between here and there is that over there's a lot more dirt. Let's be honest. And oil, but the only difference. But a little bit about myself since this is a new crowd. I'm the youngest of 4. 2 boys, 2 girls. More like 3 girls, 1 boy. My brother's gay. It's not too bad though. It's not too bad. Cause by the time I was 10, I was the tallest out of all the siblings. And by the time I was 12, I was the whitest out of all of us. And by the time I was 13, I had the biggest tits. All y'all gotta know, it was a lit quinceañera. Not really, I have one. I really didn't know my brother was gay until a little later on in life. The thing was, he would beat the shit out of me a lot. Thank you. I feel special now. I never got on. They're like, yeah, that makes sense. And I'm like, well, screw you too, bro. San Angelo's women in Odessa. It is, but nah, but I really couldn't tell. I really couldn't tell the way he used to beat the shit out of me. He had a mean straight right. Doesn't make any sense. How could I tell? And people would tell me all the time, it's so obvious, how couldn't you see it? It's so obvious, how couldn't you see it? It's hard to see anything when you got 2 black eyes. I'm glad that hit because last time I said black eyes, people thought I said black eyes. I'm like, whoa, I know he's gay, but fuck. Not the conversation. Not the conversation at all. But, I guess everybody used to beat me with a lot of different things. A lot. I know, obviously, like, you know, there's some stuff here. You know, everybody in Mexican, everybody got hit by the chancla, or the mezquite, since we live out West Odessa. You know, everybody got hit by that. Weirdest thing I ironically got hit by was food. Yeah. It was a 5-pound block of cheese from Sam's. Straight out of the fridge.
What's your name?
Yeah. For it being mild cheddar, it was pretty damn sharp. Y'all laugh, but them edges hurt. It hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. I will say though, in my years of life, I have experienced some things, you know. I am a virgin, you know. 24. Okay, what was the up for? What were they up for? I mean, it's obvious, but it is obvious. I'm 24 years old, I'm this white, I'm wearing a video game t-shirt. It's fucking obvious. But I got a lesbian haircut. Obvious. Obvious. Obvious, I know. But I have eaten out 5 women in my life. Yeah, none of them have seen my dick. None of them. I'll eat anybody's fish. I will not serve my damn sausage. I just realized though, I was a vibrator passed around the sorority house, and my batteries were just attention. Yeah. All you had to do was say hi, and I was already in your room. By the time you say hi, how are you doing? I'm already unzipping your pants. By the time you say how's your day going? Your legs are shaking. I'm not cutting any corners. I had a lot of nicknames growing up. Everybody had a lot of nicknames, and especially in this room. I mean, we're Mexican. You know, at one point I was called Skinny because it was opposite day. Oh yeah, taco! I was like, love you too, Dad. Love you too. But yeah, I had a lot of nicknames growing up. My brother was the best one when it came to nicknames. You know, I had the obvious ones: Heavy Duty, F-350, all that stuff. One time he came up to me and goes, hey, if you were ever a Greek god, your name would be Beefidus. And the only reason people would pray to you is to make sure that leftovers were still in the fridge in the morning. I I was like, damn. That's a good one, that's a good one, that's a good one. The best one he came up with though was ironically Summer Cow. I started calling it Summer Cow. It's like, Summer Cow, why Summer Cow? You know, some calories here, some calories there, a lot of them in the middle. And I was like, damn it. Damn it. But,
What was the last name again? Adami.
this is my last joke, guys. I realize why women love rough sex. I understand it. Because I got flipped by a bull once. There's a connection. But I got flipped by a bull, and as it was throwing its neck out, trying to get me in the air, I was floating. And I finally understood. I'm like, wow. Wow, I know why women love being tossed around. I had never felt so fucking skinny in my life. Like, dude. If all you gotta do is toss me around to feel $120, shit, beat the shit out of me, I don't care. Make me feel skinny. Hell yeah. Like, damn. I'm gonna bring up your next comic from Big Spring, Texas. That's exactly the same energy I want because y'all hate Odessa, you better hate Big Spring too. Alright, equal opportunity hate here. But I'm bringing up your next comic from Big Springs, Sergio Cervantes.
Everybody and the rest of the comics. Come on, let them know you love them. Come on, keep it going. How y'all doing tonight? Y'all feeling good? Y'all feeling fancy? God damn, so many Mexicans in here. It's fucking amazing. It's like a sea of yoo-hoo in the audience, man. There's so much brown. I love that shit, dude. Hell yeah. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that shit's amazing, dude. You don't?
I don't.
Oh man, you do? Well, thanks for being fucking cool. All right. Thank you so much. You guys look at me. I'm also fucking Mexican. Yeah, it's a dangerous time to be brown, isn't it? Right? Yeah. Just walking around feeling like a fucking fugitive all the time. It's amazing. It's crazy that what we're doing right now, white America just hates. You know. Got a little awkward there, but I'll bring you back, okay? I promise. I am a Mexican dude. Not by choice, this is just what happened, you know? A lot of people get really confused when I tell them that I'm Mexican, because when people look at me, they think of one of two names. They think Jose or Kumar, you know? Yeah, see? Some of you thought that. Yeah. I've got that joke my entire life from white people, them just coming up to me like, you look like you got a bob. It's fucked up. Because I never go up to them like, you look like you'd shoot up a school. You know, I never do that. Because that's fucking rude, you know? It's not so funny anymore, is it? I don't know Spanish, though. That's the worst part. Fuck, I don't know it. I wish I knew it. It's a beautiful language. Yeah. Yeah, man. I remember this one time, this Mexican dude from Mexico, he came up to me. He's like, hey, man, you don't speak Spanish? I guess you're not a real Mexican. I was like, that's cool, man, because you're not a real American. So that joke does not do too well in this economy anymore. It just doesn't. Like 5 years ago, that shit killed. Now, oh my god.
Can't hear you.
Shut up. Oh. All right, yeah. How about now, man? Kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya. I don't know the song. It's just, is that just the only lyrics? None of us went to count. I think we're doing good though. So today marks 365 days I've been sober. It's not by choice, I'm just on probation. Alright, so sober by law, fucking sucks. By P.O., I can tell he hasn't had a lot of fun in his life. You know, he's just like an older Mexican dude. I can just tell he's like a strict Mexican dad. So I just look at him like, I know your fucking kids hold grudges against you, dude. I know they do, you know? I know for a fact they do. Like, the first time I met him, he was like, hey man, so like, what's your favorite thing to do? Like, what do you like to do? I was like, I like smoking weed. He's like, alright, how long have you been using? I was like, using is a dick-sucking word, you know? Like, come on. Like, you don't use that word for weed, alright? You use that for, like, cocaine or something, alright? Yeah. You just go up to your dealer one day and he's like, hey, man, you looking for some blow? Well, that makes two of us, alright? So, that's gonna be, man. I like doing drugs. I really do. That shit's fun to me. My favorite drug is heroin. Yeah. I've never done it, but it's my favorite drug. Alright, that makes sense. Because they look like they're having the best fucking time, alright? They're just passing out in a Baskin Robbins bathroom, you know? That's the 30-second flavor, they don't tell you that. They look like they're having the best fucking time, dude. Just the older I get, I'm like, man, that looks awesome, you know? You understand the homeless people a little bit, you know? I remember one time I was out in Austin, and this homeless woman came up to me. A homeless woman, by the way, alright? Because women can be homeless too, alright? Let's just sit with that for a second. When she comes up to me and I'm like eating 2 slices of pizza, or I have 2 slices of pizza, and I give one to her just to be courteous. And then she takes a bite of it, and she immediately tries to sell it right back to me. And I was like, no wonder you're in this fucking situation, dude. Like, you just try to take a good thing and just sabotage it immediately, you know? You guys don't like me. It's all good. It's all good, man. But I am from Big Spring, by the way. I know exactly, you know. But give us a little break. Give us a break, okay? We got a fucking Walmart, all right? Yeah, you get, but a Walmart, you get everything at a Walmart, you know? And that too. But Walmart, dude, you get everything, you know? You need a TV, go to Walmart. You need some groceries, you go to Walmart. You need some weed, I know a guy who works at Walmart, okay? It all works itself out. Love that shit, man. I'm a giant pothead. In case you guys couldn't already tell, alright? I'm really into it. Do you think the only reason Greg Abbott won't legalize weed is because last time he smoked it put him in a wheelchair? Come on, man. Come on. Hey, if you didn't laugh at that, I'm sure he'd stand by you. Come on. Have a little fun. It's not like he's going to walk through that door and kick you in the face. He can't do that. He can't do that. Hell yeah, bro. They got you back. Fuck. Like going to Colorado. Colorado's fun because I never bought weed and got a receipt for it. That shit's amazing. Yeah, 30 days to return weed. 30 days. Bananas don't even last that long, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? You just walk in with seeds and stems and be like, this isn't what I wanted. They give you something else. It's fucking amazing, dude. Colorado's the shit. Colorado's like the Amsterdam of America. Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Like, weed's legal. Everybody rides a bike. The women don't shave. It's a good time out there. Yeah. I'm not saying that like it's a bad thing, you know. I like a little pulp in my orange juice, okay? I like that shit. It's good shit, alright? If you're gonna complain about a little hair, fuck you, okay? Eat it, alright? She's giving you a chance. Just do it, okay? Quit being a fucking pussy about it. Oh, man. Dropped some acid the other night. I dropped acid the other night because I ran out of weed. Like, that's where my decisions are at right now. Bought some acid. The dude, I didn't know what I was buying, though. I knew it was acid, but he was like, hey, man, be careful with that. That's 500 UGs. And I didn't know what that meant. So I was like, thanks, man. You a G, too. I appreciate that. I just tripped balls for 16 hours. Had no idea what was happening, man. Had a great time. I need to be a dad already. Honestly. That'd be cool. I don't even like kids. My upstairs neighbors have kids. That's about all I have to say to convey the problem that I'm having right now, you know? Every fucking day they're just making noise. Every goddamn day it's just... Fuck, I hate these kids so much. I'm excited to get an Amber Alert on my phone, dude. I'm like, I hate these fucking kids. Jesus Christ. I went up to their mom, okay, like not like a dick or anything. I was just like, hey, is there anything you could do to like the kids are being loud? And she asked me, the mother of these fucking children, asked me, a guy with no children, do you have any suggestions? You can fucking hit them, alright? You can do that. You can do that, alright? I'm not saying be abusive. I'm saying anything between like a light spanking and like mild trauma. That's all I'm asking for, okay? Just do something to discipline your kids, for the love of God, dude. Oh, man. Fucking hate kids. I almost had one recently. It was a fun time. I like accepted it. I was like, you know, I look like this. She's got pale skin and red hair. Let's see what comes out, you know? Probably make like a shiny Pokemon or something like that. You know? I like how the nerds get that. I love that so much. But it didn't happen. Now I just got a fucking date and that sucks. You guys ever have a date that goes so poorly you just decide to be yourself? You know? Like the waiter just comes up to you, would you like anything else to drink? You're like, I would like everything else to drink, actually. Please do something. Fuck, man. I found this woman one time. I was on Facebook dating, and this woman had herpes. I didn't know, alright? I had no idea, I had no fucking clue that she did. Like things were just heating up, things were doing, like, awesome. And one day she was just like, I got something to tell you. And I was like, you got a kid? And she was like, yeah, but that's not it. And jokingly, I was like, you got herpes? And then she started to cry. But like, then she starts explaining, like, it's fine, like, you know, I've been with guys before, they haven't gotten it, you know, like, 50% of the world has herpes anyways. And I was like, but I'm not trying to be a part of that, you know what I mean? Like what can I do? But as a guy, I thought about it. Okay, as a guy, not a man, hell yeah, not a man, all right? But there's a difference between a guy and a man, all right? A man has integrity. A man has fucking self-respect. A man has a fucking colonoscopy coming up soon, all right? Okay? A guy talks to women who have herpes that he met on Facebook dating, okay? That's where I was at. So I thought about it. For a long time I thought about it. I went to sleep and I thought about this. And I woke up. I did the right thing and I ghosted her. And thank you. We got one round of applause. Hell yeah. Like, no herpes. Fuck yeah. Still part of the club. But then months later, she hit me back up because just like herpes, I can't get rid of her. Yeah, man. Apps are fucking stupid. Dating apps are stupid. Yeah. Like I got a bump message this morning. This is a simple message like, hey, what's up, how are you? And I was like, yeah, I'm just chilling. And she sends back a picture of her face. Beautiful face, but a picture of her even more beautiful cleavage, all right? No nipples. She is a woman of class, and I respected that, okay? Yeah. So I was like, oh, you really know how to treat a guy. Can I see a little more? And she's like, only if I can see a little more of you. It's the morning, all right? I'm up, but this guy's ready for the day. Okay, he's ready to go. So I'm like, fuck it, morning titties. And I sent her a picture of the Dark Knight Rising. Okay? And it wasn't even a dick pic at that point, it was a penis portrait. Right? It was a good one. I put a black and white filter on it, a little monocle, it was great. It was a good time. And I'm waiting for her reply. And while I'm waiting, I'm scrolling through her profile and I see this quote. And this quote says, I am a transgender woman. I was like, oh shit, no wonder you know how to treat a guy. Used to be one of the boys, alright. Anyways, we're getting brunch on Sunday. While everybody's at church being gay, I'm gonna be at IHOP having a new experience, okay? I need to find faith. I really do. I grew up Jehovah's Witness, and before you laugh at that, your stupid beliefs are made up too. Okay, so let's just deal with that. I just don't, I'm just wandering around trying to find faith. I'm not into church, okay? Because there's always a bum there. You guys call them pastors and priests, but I know a bum when I see one, alright? He's going around asking for money, saying they got a fucking connection with God, everything's tax-free. Let's have a job. They're with me, you guys are not. Alright? It's not into it. I'm not into spirituality. It's not. I remember one time my friend tried to do a reading. He did do a reading on me, you know, with the cards. And he did the reading, he puts out the cards, and he's like, hey man, these are really weird. These are a lot not like you, you know? These are things that you wouldn't do. And I was like, yeah, dude, because this shit isn't fucking real, alright? So like, what are we doing here? I'm not into it. I've never passed the kidney stone, but if I did, I'd polish it off and sell it as a healing crystal. It's It's not into it. Trying to get my fucking life together. I've been arrested twice. Twice, dude. One time for weed, and the other time for DWI and weed. And this didn't happen, okay? The second time I got arrested, the first time I got arrested was way more interesting, alright? Because I was thrown in there. I was 20 years old. A dude comes up to me who was also in there, and he's like, hey man, what'd you do to get in here? I'm trying to be cool. I was like, I got caught with weed. What'd you do? And he goes, stab somebody in the throat. You win. Do what you gotta do, buddy. Alright, so just make it quick and no kissing, alright? My name is Sergio Cervantes, guys. I appreciate y'all so much. Yeah, have a good night. Thank you so much. Keep going for David. Wherever he's at. He's probably out losing his virginity somewhere. There he is.
Not yet, sadly, not yet. I'll bring up your next comic. Travels all the southwest of the US of A. He's from here, west of the Pecos, Hector Garcia.
Got my money, hundreds and fifties, got the green, get in between. Got the green, got the green, got the green. Y'all ready, what?
Alright, Johnny, give it up for Johnny, guys, your host tonight. He's not even on the show, bro. This is our ice agent. He's like, if y'all don't perform, y'all are fucking going back, bro. You're fighting for your freedom. Give it up for Johnny by one time. Johnny V. He checked you in. He brought us down. He's fucking shackling us and shit. Happy Valentine's Day. Is not Valentine's Day or what? Nobody's on dates. You got the bunny ears and shit. I was conceived on Valentine's Day. Like, they had, my birthday's November 15th, 9 months after Valentine's Day. My parents are divorced. But still, you know, well, everybody has happy parents, motherfucker. Everybody has a happy life. Nobody comes from a divorced childhood and shit. No. Me and my mom were in a 12-step program. She was an alcoholic. I just had a shitload of stepdads, right? She hates that. She gets some awes and shit. She was in the crowd one time. I made her cry. I'm like, Mom, I know there's only like 4 or 5 stepdads, but it's comedy. You gotta exaggerate it, Mom. Come on, get with it, Mom. Come on. One of my favorite stepdads had one leg. I thought that's why we called that fucker stepdad. He come out, what's up, son? We gonna break dance or can't even teach me how to two-step. Promise next week. What the fuck? I had to share a room with my little brother, man, when I was younger, and he peed the bed all the time, man. That sucked. So now I'm into squirters. What's up? We went to Mexico one time. My brother got bit by a jellyfish on his hand, and my dad was like, you gotta piss on it. I'm like, what? I've been waiting for this my whole life. Come here, brother, I got you. Anybody else hear that? You pee on a jellyfish thing and shit? You hear that? Y'all did it and shit? You're looking at each other like... I was into wrestling a little bit too much as a kid. Anybody like wrestling in here? Yeah, oh shit, I'll wrestle anybody. My parents thought I was gonna be gay because I had so much wrestling posters, like bottles all naked, all glistened up and shit everywhere. Like, bro, like when the fuck you gonna get a picture of a woman or move out? You're like 40, fuck. I got a poster of that one wrestler. I remember China. She was all buff and shit. You like that shit? You gotta support your artists, bro. Not many people know China was in porn. Y'all know that shit? Yeah, she sold the most muscular fleshlight on the market, bro. Get your penis in a choke. Like, what's up? Who's the champ now? Extra large clitoris. You gotta like thumb wrestle her to turn around. Sometimes you don't want to turn on her. Support your artists. Buy their merch. Greg has some the koozies and shit. I got shirts that says "What the Hector?" Looks like Whataburger. It doesn't say Wonder Woman and shit. You go to Whataburger wearing this shit, they'll kick you out. Hell yeah. Y'all guys like Whataburger? The only place in the world you can go 24/7 to order a number 2 and you can leave a number 2. Take a penny, leave a penny. So like, we're eating nachos, damn it. Pichi frijoles in my mouth, what the fuck? Shout out to this table, man. They showed up before security and bum rushed their way in. They're like, fuck it, we gotta get a beer. Like, the show don't open till 8. Like, nah, can we just get a beer? Let's just get a beer. I'm like, fuck it, let's get them a beer and shit. Over 100 people here, San Angelo, man. You guys are badass. Hell yeah, one time. Hell yeah. My bald homie over here, what up, bro? I'm with you, dog. Hell yeah. And single, me too, bro. What's up? Me and you, dog. We'll put our heads together and look like an alga and shit. I'll feel your head, you feel mine. Like, oh, what the... I just started shaving my head, man. I started losing my hair, I started shaving my head. It's scary. I cut myself. I left a scab, and now I didn't want to shave it again because you reopen the scab, right? Especially right here around the ears, bro. You gotta hold the ear down. I don't know how you ladies do it down there, you know? You don't want to chop an ear off and shit. You'd be a pit bull. Ooh. I like y'all's imagination and shit. I gotta go. You ever seen a gay cockroach before? Anybody? No? I was cleaning my room the other day. One came out of the closet, scared the shit out of me. I'm like, all right, fuck it. Maybe I'm a little bit too high for this. You ever get high and start watching like documentaries and shit, man? I learned some crazy. Do they got a zoo in San Angelo? Damn, I wanted to go see the pigeons, bro. I like going to see the pigeons at the zoo and shit. They're the only animal that's free. We used to show so much respect for pigeons back in the day, bro. You remember fucking... I think over there, they're calling you over there. Nobody remembers? We got any old people that had pigeons and cell phones? Imagine taking a dick pic with a pigeon and shit. Like, people used to be like, babe, I miss you. I can throw that shit to them. Who knows how that pigeon got the right number, right? That's what I'm saying, bro. I did a little bit too much research for this fucking joke, bro. I'm a little bit embarrassed. I learned that there was 250,000 pigeons enlisted in World War I and II. Did y'all know that shit? They didn't want to intercept electronic messages, so they used to send pigeons to send that. So next time you see a one-legged pigeon, salute that motherfucker, bro. That could be a purple-hearted pigeon you're looking at, bro. Fought for your internet titties or whatever you like to look at, your fucking recipes and shit. Purple-hearted pigeons. People don't respect pigeons no more. Like, get that shit carries diseases. They used to carry love letters. Mike Tyson's the only one that loves them. Told y'all my birthday was November 15th, and I remember that day because last year Mike Tyson fought and showed his school to the whole world. Y'all remember that shit? It's like, damn, this is my birthday present, Mike. What the fuck? I just became a homeowner. Pretty proud of that. Hell yeah. It's a mobile home, but it's a start, right? I'm just playing. They didn't even come with a starter. I was like, what the fuck, bro? Y'all got a track house? I take my house to the track. You got equity? I got MPG, man. How many miles per hour or miles per gallon does your house or apartment get? Nothing, bro. We go into lockdown again. You're stuck there in your handicap house. My bad. I didn't even... You know what I did last quarantine? I went to the Grand Canyon. I got a DUI in my own living room, baby. Nah, it's not funny, bro, getting tickets and shit. They got Ubers and Lyfts, guys. Get your Lyfts and Ubers now. Like, I'm trying to get Uber to let me drive for them with my RV. Be the first Uber B&B, right? Bed and breakfast on wheels. Forget Uber Eats, bro. I'm making these huevos rancheros right here in your front yard. You wanna bang on my bed or what? They got rubber sheets back there. Off for breeze, bro. Off for breeze. Throw me a little tip. I'll tap the brakes for you with the music. Like, hell yeah, happy anniversary. Get that extra strange. So we're right here by the border, man. I live in Pecos, man. Pecos, Texas. Y'all heard of Pecos Bill? Oh, y'all have? Oh, shit. What about Paul Bunyan?
Yes.
What the fuck? That's the first place I've ever been to that knows that. Oh, shit. Is this Pecos County? No? Oh, fuck. I got it wrong. Because I'm from Pecos, and I heard that the law west of the Pecos was... All right, fuck it. I know y'all hate history. You're looking at me all weird. You're the first rodeo? Oh, yeah, I was about to get mad. Like, don't say that shit. I'm from the home of the world's first rodeo, bro. My dad wanted me to be a cowboy so bad. I'm a clown. Make you proud, Daddy? I grew up working with my dad my whole life, bro. He owns a tire shop. I think that's why I can never keep a girlfriend. Always coming home smelling like rubbers. I swear, baby. Now I do tow truck, accident recovery, bro. I'm a first responder. Yeah. Tow truck driver. No. I'm the last one that shows up to the scene, but I'm still the first. I'm the last first responder. I got the broom and shit. I'm cleaning up the scene, you know, like making sure people can drive. They laugh when I say I'm a first responder. Like, yeah, right. I took classes with the police and everybody. One of the weirdest crashes I went to, a 3-car wreck. Big old dildo in the middle, nobody wanted to claim it. I was like, what? You know how the insurance works, bro? They're gonna pay for it. Every cent, bro, that's an expensive piece. I picked it up, put it in my pocket. I'll take it, fuck it. I like to mess with people. Sometimes I have to give people a ride home after they had a crazy wreck and they're all like, in the zone, like my life just almost ended, and I like to play little music for them, think, you know, change their life, like, I'm on a highway to hell. No, I'll play like, you know, Lenny Kravitz, like, it ain't over till it's over. They're like, damn, man, I need to change my ways. Right? What y'all drinking? Something they don't sell at the other restaurant. I got mad too. I was like, I want that cherry blossom. All right, never mind. I thought that would go hard with the locals. Fuck it. What's up in the back? Can y'all hear me? Am I being too loud? You're covering your ears, or am I just yelling? She has her ears covered. I'm like, I want them to hear me, but she's like... So yeah, I'm single, 41, no kids, balding. I saw a friend of mine started taking them Hims, you know, them pills and shit, and his hair grew back, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna call them up. They have a warning, bro. They're like, are you suicidal? Are you depressed? I'm like, you know what? I had a bad check last week. I've been feeling bad. I started answering the questions. And they're like, if you don't pass this questionnaire, we're not going to send you this shit. So I was all worried, like, fuck, I told them too much shit. They're going to think I'm depressed. But now they send them to me, and I'm like, fuck, am I depressed? Just want a little hair and shit start growing here. They're like, if you start growing hair in weird places, let us stop taking it. My nipples have hair, and I'm not talking about the outside, Show up. I got nipples on my butt cheeks, not really. Have you ever seen them things that shave like poodles? It comes like a vacuum with a clipper on the back. That's what I use to shave my back. Started growing shoulder hair and shit. Like, what the hell is this? Freaking shoulder pads. So yeah, how do you guys feel about borderline racism? You know, I'm Mexican. I'm on the fence about it. I could go either way. You know, build a tunnel and shit. Not really, man. I just noticed racism in a lot of places that people usually don't, bro. Have you ever noticed like how racist the game of pool, that game over there, pool? You ever noticed that's a pretty racist game? Like you go up to that pool table, what are you gonna see? Just the white ball chilling, but all the colors locked up. Right? You gotta bail the colors out to play pool, right? Let's bail them out, guys. You're out of jail. Put them together. You congregate them, and who breaks them up? The cracker, right? Comes in the back. What happens? You fall off the table, you're cuttered. Back to jail you go. Wait till they bail you out. But if you're white, you come out the other end, bro. White ball privilege. Like, where do you want to be? Put me right here, bro. I got a good shot at this red and yellow guy by the rails. They make the black ball go last. What's up with that shit, right? What happens? You accidentally make the black ball. Everybody out the water. We can't swim in the pool no more. Like, we gotta start over. Like, what the fuck? Who made up these rules, right? Where's the Mexican ball? No brown ball. I think there's an undocumented brown ball. Comes out at night and does all the hedges and shit. He's hiding from the 14 ball, the white with the green stripe, the migra way, hiding from ice. Or maybe the orange ball is the fucking Mexican, because we're always in some kind of construction vest or some shit, right? Some fucking water burger. Hell yeah, guys, how much time we got left? Valentine's show, we having fun or what? Yeah, fuck yeah. Told you about the wrestling and shit. What else do I want to tell you guys about? I've been catching up on a lot of wrestling because they have it on Netflix now. So I've been going back because I watched it till I was in high school and then I fell off. So I've been going back and watching a lot of shit, bro. And it makes me laugh that they always fuck up the Spanish announce table. You ever notice that? Like wrestlers will just fuck it up, and then the rest of the show, you go over and people are sitting at the table, the English guys, and then you go to the Spanish table and they're just there like fucking with their torta. Like, is somebody gonna come fix it? We could fix this table if y'all let us. Like, I'm out of beer, son of a bitch. You got Oz for out of beer? I'm an alcoholic. Anybody like Halloween as much as I do? Dude, I think I have one of the least favorite, like, everybody has their favorite Jason and Freddy, right? But nobody likes Jeepers Creepers, bro. He's the only monster with a CDL, bro. I think that's why I respect him. He drives that big truck, bro. You seen his custom license plates, bro? He had to go to the DMV and stand in line for like 2 hours. Alright, y'all know I'm getting too drunk. I start talking about Jeepers Creepers and shit. Date? Valentine's Day? Are y'all co-workers or what? You were all out earlier, Dave. You're not talking no more? No, you just have the hearts on for no reason. Dang, yeah, man, I'm single and shit. My last girlfriend, I used to think all of my married friends are like, you're so lucky, you're not married. And meanwhile, I'm like, am I going into depression? The last girl, I used to think she was real freaky because she swallowed. Turns out, lazy, didn't like cleaning anything up. The bird of love is not the dove, guys, it's the swallow. Why y'all clapping? Any lesbians in the house? Yeah, I have a lesbian cousin who has a baby. I'm like, what? She showed up pregnant with her girlfriend to our Thanksgiving dinner, and everybody knew who the dad was. That fucking turkey baster on the table. She told me one Thanksgiving, you're a comedian, why don't you get up and say a joke? I said that joke, and she just like looking at me like, what the fuck? I'm like, what? You didn't think that was funny, cuz? Oh shit. We good, right? How many weed smokers we got in the house? What? Oh shit. Damn, is that Delta 9 or you talking about weed? Y'all want it legal? I think it should stay legal, guys.
Yes.
Right? You get the better quality. Isn't it weird? Like West Texas looks like this, right? Like a gun. But you got West Texas and then you got New Mexico, which is legal. West Texas, illegal. Mexico, what is it? Encouraged? I think it's legal there, bro. I'm just saying, we're in between New Mexico and Old Mexico. We're like the thong of Mexico, bro, right? West Texas? There it is. My bad, guys. I'm a little excited to be here. Did y'all have a fun night tonight? We got one more comic left, man. Y'all gonna love this fucking guy. Hold up, Johnny. I still got one more minute. I want to give him a good joke before I get out of here, man. You guys have been badass and shit, but any pet owners? iguanas, snakes, but puppies, cats and dogs, man. I got a Boston Terrier. Y'all know Boston Terrier, the pug, flat face. Nobody told me these dogs can't wipe their own ass. He can't reach, bro, or something. He comes in the house, he's spoiled. He looks at me like I'm ready. Like, what the fuck? I don't have no kids, but I have to wipe his ass every day. What the fuck? Nobody babysits him. My mom's like, I ain't gonna wipe that fucker's ass. So I'm gone for like a weekend. I come back, he's all chapped and shit. I gotta put chapstick or some shit. It's the same muscle, man. I keep a bag of wet wipes in my car, man, but I used to live in Phoenix and it would dry up, so I'd have to spit on them. He's my best friend, damn it! Now, for real, bro, my dad, I hooked up my dog. He's like 6, he's already like 8 years old, actually. And my mom thought it was cute. We found another Boston Terrier, a runaway, and she's only like 2-3 years old, and they had a wedding, and I was like, no, we can't do this. What do you mean? Oh, she's 3, that's like what, like 14 in dog years, and he's like 87 and shit. This is not right. And I'm like, you can't be promoting this. You guys are badass, bro. I fucking love you guys. Said Angelo! My name again was Hector G. What the Hector? If you want to look up my Lonely Fans, I'm waiting for my first subscriber. Hit me up after the show, guys. I'm gonna be selling some shirts if y'all want a shirt and shit. Give it up for your host one more time, Fabian! Foul!
Give it up for one more time, Hector Garcia from west of the Pecos. Y'all ready for the last comic of the night? He's straight from south of the border. Came all the way over here just for y'all. Give it up for Rafa!
Buenas noches. I already know we had that many Mexicans in San Angelo. This is my kind of crowd. I don't know if you can tell from where you're sitting or from you standing that I'm a real fucking Mexican. That's right, born and raised. I of course were illegally like a real fucking Mexican. And the guy from America said, hey, papers! I said, scissors, me la pelas, güey. One of my first goals when I came to the United States, I wanted to get myself a white girl. You know the one with the 3 B's, blonde hair, blue eyes, and big chichis? And I got myself one, and her name was Debbie. And Debbie used to love me. She used to call her my baby. And I used to call her my papers. Oh, but I said it in Spanish and she wouldn't fucking understand. Mis papeles. Cuánto te quiero. She thought it was so fucking romantic. Now, I want you guys to know the last time I was here in San Angelo, which, by the way, I love San Angelo. I got so fucked up, man. I started the Whiskey River Saloon and shit. And they took me to this strip club, the strip now they call it, yeah. Somehow we end up in this very distinguished and very elite and famous place called My Bar. And later on, I got hungry and I told my come boy, let's go to Ruinas Tacos way. Because they used to have this pizza box full of tacos. I fucking love that shit, man. Now, because of mis huevos, my heritage, because of my culture, I go to a lot of quinceañeras, bro. Last time I went to a quinceañera, I got so fucked up again. I end up dancing with a gordita. For those who don't speak Spanish, gordita basically means a chunky girl. And don't get me wrong, she was beautiful. A little on the heavy side,
But she would have lost 200 pounds, then she would have been perfect, you know what I'm saying? But then she would have been dancing with me, so that's probably the best of both of us right there. And I was at the quinceañera with my cousin Miguel, and you know how it is when they have an open bar? What do? You get all fucked up, you get drunk, and you start reminiscing about the good old days and talking shit and stuff like that. I said, hey Miguel, cabrón, do you remember when we were like 12 or 13, somebody started this fucked up rumor that all the Chinese girls have their pussy sideways? Remember that? Oh, you heard about that one, right? You heard? That's right. That rumor spread like a fucking wildfire, and I was fascinated by it. And I was like, God, but too bad for me in Mexico, we didn't have that many Chinese girls at that particular time. Except for an old lady at the Chinese buffet by the mall. And I got enough courage to go ask her to show me her hoo-ha. She fucking hit me with a industrial-sized spoon, bro. They wanted to turn the rice over. Yeah. Still got the fucking scar. Needless to say, I was very sad and disappointed. But when I was 18, my homeboys, I was in LA, my homeboys took me to a massage parlor. They got me drunk and high and all fucked up. But when I saw the massage parlor, I was like, fuck yes, that was pussy, right? It brings back memories. And I don't know, you know, because you guys look like decent people, obviously not me. I don't know if you ever been to massage parlor. The first thing you need to know when you go to massage parlor, you never park in front of the massage parlor. That's a rookie mistake. Park around the corner, you know, by the dollar store, whatever the fuck they have around there. And then you're pretending you're looking for an outlet, and when nobody's looking, you're just naked. Alright? Now, the first thing you're gonna smell when you go to a massage parlor is the smell of clean linen. If you don't get the smell, get the fuck out of there. Believe me, you don't want to be there. Alright? The second thing that you're gonna smell when you go to a massage parlor is incense. They usually have on a small altar with small oranges, incense sticks, and a porcelain cat going like this, cabrón. It's not like the nail salon ladies. Nah, this is FABIAN, so that's when you know you're in the right spot right there. Now, the third thing that you're gonna smell when you go to a massage parlor, and I don't know why, but it's almost a hint of compa chicken. But it's not like when someone just ate compa chicken, it's more like when someone farted after eating compa chicken. And that's more like compa chinga tu madre, you know? Now, the madame at this establishment is going to take you to a room which is going to introduce you to your massage therapist. And she introduces you to Ling Ling, beautiful Chinese girl with a golden bra with a dragon and shit like that. I don't know, you're looking so fucked up. Because you guys look like amateurs to me. You know when you start breathing heavy? And you concentrate and focus on your breathing because you forget to breathe at the end of the night, and you're gonna black out, and you know that. So you're fighting it, whatever. Keep on breathing, Rafa. We're gonna get through this, don't worry about it. Just keep on breathing. And I was looking at Ling Ling, I was like... The first thing that came out of my mouth was like, oh my God, you're so yellow. Are you sure you don't have jaundice? Because I don't want to get that shit. The only thing more yellow than you is SpongeBob SquarePants. She didn't find that amusing at all. And you know how it is, you know, they ask you to lay down on this table with a hole in it, and by the way, that's not for your dick. I learned that the hard way. And then I had to put my face in it. I'm sorry, it's my first time. And then you lay naked with, cover your butt with a towel, but you feel very vulnerable, bro, because you're completely defenseless, you know what I'm saying? You feel so fucking vulnerable, and especially because you can hear, you know, squeezing the oil ball and rubbing oil on her hands, and that's too much fucking oil, bro. Anything can happen, you see what I'm saying? We need to regulate these fucking, these establishments, bro, because there's oil on the floor, I mean, that's an ocean relation, you know that. Too much oil, and then oil on the floor, and then just esta pendeja wearing chanclas and shit. She can trip and slip and fall and slip a finger up my ass. And And I'm inebriated, bro. There's no fucking way to squeak my butt close fast enough. There's no fucking way. My reflex are not the same. Then she's gonna have a finger full of caca. And I'm gonna be full of regrets and shit. And I don't know, maybe years later, at a comedy show, a young man is gonna be staring at me, looking at me the way you be staring at me. And dressing me with your eyes and shit. And I'll be like, John. Yes. Oh my God, you gotta convince me. No, don't worry about it, bro. Nothing happened. Nothing like that. I was just saying, good, man. I did it. And no, she actually gave me a nice massage. And she gave me the kung fu thingy in the back. It's really amazing. And now it's time for the happy ending. Okay? When you had to turn around for the happy ending, that's when she took her bra and her pink bikini. And I saw her hoo-ha and I said, wait a second, bitch, open your eyes, you're not Chinese, give me my $40 back. This is false advertisement. And she was confused, she's like, what the fuck is the problem? Because she cannot roll her R's, you know? I'll tell you what the problem is, bitch. Your tacos are sideways, what the fuck? So I told her about the rumor and she was laughing at me. And she even called one of the other girls like the miso horny, whatever the fuck her name was. And they were laughing at me, both of them. That's why I feel so humiliated. I feel like such an idiot. Son of a bitch. No, I got mad, bro. I got pissed off and I said, China tu madre, which by the way, that's true, that's the mother's Chinese. I said, China tu madre. And her name is Ling Ling, but I called her Lo Mein because she was a little too skinny. I said, China tu madre, pinche Lo Mein. Don't make me laugh. I'm gonna lose my election. I couldn't say erection, bro. I was fucked up. I couldn't roll my eyes either, bro. I didn't know that when I'm broken high, I look very Chinese. My eyes get really small. I walk with small steps, which is very Chinese. Right? I can roll my eyes so I sound ridiculous, which is very Chinese. I stand and I look retarded, which is very fucked up. You think that's Chinese, but... And sometimes I end up doing Tai Chi by myself in a corner, but I don't know Tai Chi, so I'm doing my own Tai Chi. And I think my dick gets smaller too, right? I want you guys to know the first thing that I wanted to do with a sideways pussy, I wanted to get the pussy lips and pull them up, make the pussy smile, bro. I just wanted to make the pussy happy, okay? I was a child. The second thing that I wanted to do, I wanted to push her down the slide. You see her pussy will go... That'll be awesome, right? Now, for the young men out here that never had the pleasure and you're wondering what Chinese pussy tastes like, you could probably think like sweet and sour, like duck sauce. You're wrong, it's more like dick sauce. It's more sour than sweet, to tell you the truth. You gotta put some MSG or something to make it taste better. And so I was talking shit, all this shit with my cousin. We were laughing our asses off. All of a sudden, Abuelita grabbed me by my arm, and I was in the dance floor dancing. Well, I was just trying not to fall down because this bitch was a little too big. And she fall on top of me, that'll be the end of me right there. And so we were dancing for a couple of songs, some cumbias and shit like that. But I've been doing it for a while, for a long time. I told Mija, I gotta go to the bathroom, Mija. And she said, don't worry, Papacito, I'll wait for you by the door, because once they get you, they don't want to let go. You understand what I'm saying? So I went inside. I don't know, you made me so fucked up. You had to lean against the wall so the spinning slows down a little bit. I don't know, you've been so fucked up that you cannot tell the franks from the beans, you know what I'm saying? By mistake, I took one of my balls out, and I was trying to be with one of my balls, and nothing was coming out. I mean, here against you, like, what the fuck? Now, when you grow up, Lawyer works differently. The first thing that went to my mind is like, shit, my dick is clogged. Now one of my balls is leaking into my cabo with a son of a bitch. How am I supposed to dance cumbias with a big full of piss and shit? It's gonna fuck up my chances with la gordita. And I say, I know. I'm gonna have to MacGyver this. MacGyver fixed everything with duct tape and a paper clip. I was gonna use the duct tape to cover the leak. I was spraying a paper clip to try to include my dick. It was one of my balls, thank God there was no paper clips in the bathroom. But I said, no, la pinche gordita. She's gonna help me, she's very nice. What está bien, cabrón? Can you give me a duct tape and a paper clip? And she saw me all pissed. She's like, no, come with me. And she took me to her home. She gave me a shower. She washed my clothes and my boots and shit. And she fucked me too. Oh yeah, several times. But that's the least that I can do after all that trouble, okay? Yeah, I want you guys, don't get the wrong idea. Before anything, even before being Mexican, I'm a gentleman. Okay? If a lady goes down on me, I always return the favor. I always go down on her. I don't care if she's her period. I don't care if you get blood clots in my mustache. I don't care if I look like a vampire. I don't give a fuck, bro. I always return the favor. But I never went down on a gordita before. And there's certain things that you need to learn right sometimes in the heat of the moment. Those things are getting hot and heavy and shit like that. And for example, I didn't know that you can use the back of your head to lift her belly up. And it's not that easy, bro. You still gotta use both hands to move the rolls out of the way. I was there like a fucking doctor, bro. But if it wasn't for this meal, I would have never found what I was looking for. So that was called La Gordita. Now, more than a stand-up comedian, more like a storyteller. And tonight is such a special night, such a beautiful night. There's a lot of ladies here tonight, and February is the month of love, and some Valentine's coming up and shit like that. I'd like to do something special for you guys if you allow me. This one's called one of the most romantic nights of my life. Let me see if we can do this here tonight. How many speakers does someone want to work? What the fuck? Okay. Oh yes. Hold on to your chones, ladies. It's about to get very romantic. I don't know. You see, I'm feeling very romantic, but sometimes I also get very horny. And so you true, when I get romantic, I get horny. When I'm romantic, horny, I also get romantic. I don't know, I can get those separated from my life. This happened a long time ago in a city far away. It was called actually Sin City, in Las Vegas. I was on the 20th floor of the Bally's and Resort and Casino. And that particular night I was looking good, I was feeling good, I was feeling lucky. So I put on my best suit, and I was ready to go out and have the best time of my life. So I was fixing my cufflinks and pressed the button in the elevator. The elevator doors open, and there she was. One of the most beautiful ladies I've ever seen in my life. She was a little shorter than me, with long, luscious hair, beautiful deep eyes, and a smile on me. And those two lips, how can I forget about those lips? She took my breath away. She looked at me and she said, hi. I tried to be cool and said, hello. I'm good at this shit, bro. She looked me up and down and then she said, where are you going looking so handsome? cool again. I said, with you anywhere. Ow! Fuck yeah. And I'm thinking, is this bitch crazy? Did she want to get pregnant tonight? I'm Mexican, bitch. Being with a Mexican is not easy. It's not for the faint of heart. You see what I'm saying? That's a lot of fucking work. Okay? It's not just a lot of sex, which we do, by the way. So you better get used to that sound like. That's not what you think is you making tortillas every fucking day. That's what that is. And then I was thinking, oh shit, where's my wallet? And where's the closest ATM? You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, you don't need the paper trail. And some of these ladies, they only take cash, you know what I'm saying? The only problem with that is that she noticed my reaction. She's like, don't be silly. You don't need your wallet with me. I almost fell in love right there. I never heard anything more romantic in my life. And then we delivered, went all the way down to the lobby. And she reached out with her left hand, puts it in my right hand, holding me back, preventing me from taking a step. Then I thought she was gonna grab my dick, but she didn't. She grabbed me by the belt buckle, spun me around, looked me directly into the eyes, and then she said, would you like to check the view from my penthouse? As she pulled her penthouse key out of her bra and put it in the elevator slot. I saw some saliva until I got very nervous. I said, okay. We went all the way up to the penthouse. It was a beautiful, oh my God, incredible penthouse. She opened the doors, huge doors, chandeliers, fireplace, bedrocks, candles, flowers everywhere. The best view of Las Vegas Strip and shit like that. I got a little emotional until you drive. I was like, is this it, bro? Is this the girl of my dreams? The one she's gonna buy me my house, my black SUV? Like, stage of 5, bro? And I said, Rafa, take it easy, Rafa. Don't act like this is the first time you've been invited to a penthouse. Which it was, though. Anyway, she took me to her living room, she put on this song, and we started slow dancing. And as we were dancing, we were caressing, we were kissing each other's cheeks, and I don't know where my fucking right leg started shaking out of control. Like, and she was so nice, she placed her hands in the middle of my chest. She said, calm down, baby, calm down. She took me to the bar, and we opened a bottle of champagne, and we toasted, and I knew what was coming, and I was very excited at the same time. And she grabbed me by the hand, and she took me to the bedroom where we lay down on the bed, and that was amazing. We continued, caressing each other, kissing each other. I was squeezing her titties, and I was kissing her face, her lips, her cheeks. And then I did this old school move, bro, the one you start sucking on her earlobe. You remember that one? That's when she brought her back and she started to moan. I started kissing her neck. I was kissing her neck, sucking her down a little bit. When I went to the other side of her neck, I noticed Adam's apple right there. I'm like, what the fuck, right? I'm not gonna lie to you. I was very horny at that particular time. My dick was as hard as a rock, and my dick was not gonna sack itself, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I tried it once when I was skinny, I couldn't even reach, bro. And you know how it is, you have your angel and your devil on your shoulders, and my angels, don't do it, Rafa, this is Vegas, this is not gonna stay in Vegas, cabrón. And my devil has a different vibe. My devil's like, how big is her dick? No, because she's bigger than mine, I'm out of there. I know that much about myself, okay? I'm out. No, because you have to return the favor, you're fucked. And some of us, we have a feminine side or gay side, if you want to talk about it. And the gay side of me saying, oh my God. loca, shut the fuck up. And my angel's like, Rafa, don't do it. I know it's very tempting. But it's 7 years of bad luck, pendejo. And then it was, 7 years, that's just a myth.